fetus is about the size of a cherry. Your little one may now measure 0.6 to 0.7 inch long and weigh about 0.12 ounce. Mom's body at 9 weeks pregnant. Symptoms at 9 weeks pregnant may include changes to your breasts. They are probably fuller, heavier, and tender to the touch due to the enlargement of your milk glands and an increase in fatty tissue. Although your breasts will likely continue to grow throughout your pregnancy, the sensitivity will usually subside once your body adjusts to the surge of pregnancy hormones. 9 weeks pregnant, your symptoms. At 9 weeks pregnant, here are some of the symptoms you may be experiencing. Growing waistline. Your belly at 9 weeks pregnant may not have a pronounced, rounded look, but your pre-pregnancy clothes are probably feeling a little snug due to a combination of a thickening waistline and some bloating brought on by your old friends, pregnancy hormones. Spotting. You may see some spotting in the first trimester. Call your healthcare provider if you see any more than a few drops of blood. Mild uterine cramping. This is a time of rapid change in your body, and you may experience mild uterine cramping. If the cramping is severe, or if you feel other pain like lower back pain, call your doctor to rule out any problems. Morning sickness. If you haven't experienced morning sickness by now, you could be one of the lucky ones who will avoid this common symptom. But if you do get morning sickness, keep on eating smaller meals frequently throughout the day and remember to stay hydrated. Being hungrier. You may start to feel a bit hungrier than usual, so munch on some extra snacks, keeping in mind that you only need to add about 300 calories to your daily intake. Foods like fruit, cereal, and yogurt are great choices. Food cravings and aversions. Your sense of smell is heightened now, and foods and smells you once enjoyed may now seem unpleasant. On the flip side, you may now find you crave certain foods. You can feel free to indulge any food cravings you have, as long as they seem healthy. Just make sure you're sticking to a balanced diet. Always talk to your healthcare provider if you crave non-food things like dirt or chalk. Fatigue. Thanks to an increase in your levels of the hormone progesterone during the first trimester, you may find yourself sleepier than usual. Rest as much as you can during the day, particularly if you're having trouble sleeping at night. Feeling moody. If you're feeling on top of the world one minute and doomed the next, you can thank pregnancy hormonal changes. Speak to loved ones about how you're feeling. It may help you feel a little better, and seek help from your healthcare provider if your mood swings are severe. Frequent urination. Yes, those extra trips to the bathroom may still be a part of your day as your baby grows and your uterus presses against your bladder. This need to pee more often may also be caused by the increased volume of blood in your body, which makes your kidneys work overtime. Don't drink less water, as staying hydrated is important, but try to go to the restroom before you head out the door or before you go into a long meeting. If you notice a burning sensation or pain when you pass urine, call your doctor, because this can be a sign of a urinary tract infection. Acne. If you're experiencing acne now and didn't before you got pregnant, or if your acne is worse now than before, it may be one of your pregnancy symptoms. Read up on how you can combat some of those spots and blemishes, and remember that it's just one of those pesky pregnancy hormone-related symptoms that should clear soon after your baby is born.
Teenage pregnancy is when a female under the age of 20 becomes pregnant. It is a global issue that affects millions of teenagers every year. Teenage pregnancy can have serious physical, emotional, and social consequences for both the mother and the baby. It is more common in low-income communities, where access to contraception and education may be limited. Lack of knowledge about sexual health, contraception, and healthy relationships can contribute to teenage pregnancy. Teenage mothers are more likely to drop out of school, which can limit their future opportunities and earning potential. Teenage fathers may also face financial and social challenges as a result of the pregnancy. The rate of teenage pregnancy has been declining in many countries, but it remains a significant problem in some regions. Prevention programs that provide education, counseling, and access to contraception have been effective in reducing the rate of teenage pregnancy. Support for teenage parents, including medical care, childcare, and education, can help mitigate the negative effects of teenage pregnancy.
Introduction. Emphasize the transformative journey of pregnancy. Discuss the emotional and physical changes women experience. Calculating weeks. Clarify that the LMP method is a standard for tracking pregnancy. Note that not all months have the same number of days, so weeks may not align perfectly. Month-to-week conversion. Break down weeks further, explaining the significance of each week. Highlight milestones like the baby's heartbeat starting around week 6. Trimesters. Detail major developments in each trimester, such as organ formation and fetal movement. Discuss common symptoms and changes experienced by the mother. Due date calculation. Explain the Naegele's rule for estimating the due date. Stress the importance of ultrasounds for accurate dating and monitoring fetal growth. Common pregnancy terms. Elaborate on terms like term, preterm, and postterm. Discuss the potential challenges and care associated with preterm births. Tips for tracking. Recommend apps that provide daily insights and tips. Suggest creating a pregnancy journal to document experiences and questions for healthcare providers. Closing. Reinforce the uniqueness of each pregnancy journey. Express support for viewers going through this experience. Disclaimer. Emphasize that the provided information is general and may not cover specific cases. Encourage seeking professional advice for personalized guidance. Call to action. Ask viewers to share their pregnancy stories or questions. Remind them to consult healthcare providers for